Man, people are so fucking dumb, bro. Like, man, I just be like lately, it's really bothering me. Like, there's been a lot of things going on in my mind, and like just having reflections and just past memories, man, and the people I'm currently dealing with today, man, and people in the past. I pretty much just growing up my whole life, man. I've always dealt with fucking shitty ass people, man. I'm like, why is this world so shitty, bro? Like, it's not the world in itself. It's more so it's the fucking people, bro. Like, people are fucking idiots. Like, man, I've been in a lot of situations with people. I feel like I consider myself as a very patient, cool, and understanding person. Like me, I know how to make friends. I make a lot of friends. I make a lot of good connections, but I had to cut off a lot of people. I had to cut off a lot of people from my life. I had to block a lot of motherfuckers. I had to cuss people out. There were times where I had to fight people mentally and physically. So like, it gets annoying, man. Like I've dealt with a lot of stupid ass people, and I'm still dealing with these types of people today. Like, it's like no matter what life situation I put myself into for the better, I always attract the same shitty ass people. And I understand that could be a sign of maybe I need to do some healing work. But it's just bullshit how some people, like, they could not do the healing work. They could be on some bullshit, but yet ain't shit happening to them. But people like me, who who's pretty much well established, I have a good mindset. I'm always doing things. I'm always staying out of trouble. I'm always doing things I need to do. But for some reason, I always attract the shittiest fucking people in my life, right? So, and again, if it's gonna force me to cuss people out, to harm them, or to fucking defend myself in some way, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta cut a lot of motherfuckers off, man. Like, I've dealt with a lot of betrayal. There are times where like I'll I'll be I'll be forced to be around people through work situations, and I thought, oh, okay, they're pretty cool. Turns out they'll show a fucking side of me, or like they'll expose themselves to me in some way, and now I'm forced to cut them off, either to cuss them out, put them in their place, put them in check. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is weird, man. Like lately, I've been dealing with people who use me a lot, who use me for money, and like I thought I'd be going crazy, but nah, these people, they're actually fucking stupid. Some people think it's spiritual warfare. Some people think it's parasites in some way, but a lot of people are fucking idiots. And I've dealt with this shit through the workplace where I had to defend myself, I had to cuss people out. There are times where I was forced to get kicked out of jobs because I was cussing people out and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, people, they're just fucking weird, and people wonder why their lives are shit, why they ain't got shit to offer, why they attract bullshit into their lives, because they're fucking losers. Because they do shit like that. They use people, they abuse people, they always do some bullshit like that. So that's what I've realized. And usually the people I'm around with, or the people who are in my life, usually I'll kind of observe them. I'll see how they operate, and like usually I'll do the opposite of what they're doing, because I don't want to live the type of lifestyles they're living. And not only that, but I don't want to be the type of person they are. So I'm like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not with that shit. You know? Um, Unfortunately, there are people in my life where I feel like I'm forced to cuss them out or harm them in some way. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I'm ready for the smoke, man. I'm just pissed off right now. Just people, they're just fucking shitty. You know what I'm saying? You can't really trust people like that. What I've noticed about most human beings, they're only like, they project a lot, and like, they don't believe in themselves. This is why a lot of people, one of the main reasons why their lives are so shit and they're so miserable, is because they don't believe in themselves, and they don't have what it takes. They don't have the mental capacity or the mental strength to get off their comfort zones and to experience new things in life. They stay stagnant, and misery loves company. So when they're stagnant, they like to project all their bullshit onto other people so they can make themselves feel better. It could come in any types of forms. You know what I'm saying? So, how to prevent from being a shitty person, or how to prevent from living a miserable life, is to get off your comfort zone, is to follow your heart, follow the things you love and enjoy doing. And no, I'm not saying if you love sleeping, if you love being lazy, don't do that. I'm saying like follow your life's purpose. The things that you know you have to do, but it takes a lot of work, go do it anyways. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you want to build a life for yourself, and because you don't want to track where like life will throw a lot of bullshit towards you through like dumbass people, through like money restrictions, or like do some bullshit into your life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but that's the kind of struggle I'm facing with all my life, is like dealing with shitty people. Um, Like even with family members, man. Like I have family members. Like I said in my old videos, I know I repeat myself a lot, but I always got to mention this shit because I'm just fucking pissed. And I'm like, I'm thinking back and I'm like, no way in the hell I fucking deserve all this shit. I don't know if it's past life karma. I don't know if I've done something bad, or I don't know if I'm being spiritually attacked. But it's just fucking bullshit, man. Like I hate people so much. I hate a lot of people so much, man. Yeah. This is why this world's so shit. This is why, like me, like I don't usually fuck with a lot of people like that, because I've noticed about people, they always project, and not just with me, but they'll do this shit towards other people. A lot of people who have connections they're not genuine connections. They're very shallow connections, and their addictions is addiction based and pleasure based. So this is why when you see groups of people, they do nothing but intake drugs and shit, like alcohol, they smoke, or like they're always consuming, you know what I'm saying? Or they always talk about dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? So I can't be around people like that. This is why I'm always working out alone, or I'm always like studying alone. I'd rather be alone. Yes, I'm still a human. I crave a connection, but if I'm going to connect with someone, it has to be someone where I feel connected to, and someone who's in the same wavelength as me and who has the same mindset and goals as me. If no one's like that, I don't want to fucking be around them. Fuck that shit, you know? And there are times where I'll give some people benefit of the doubt, and like they'll always disappoint me, or they'll always do some bullshit, or either I'm forced to defend myself and like just cuss them out and shit like that. So people ain't shit, man. This is why their lives are shit, man. I swear to God, it feels like a lot of people, they don't have the keys to make their life better because they're fucking idiots, you know? And people are so shitty that like people like me who wants to go far in life, I'm around these shitty people and they'll cause chaos in my life, man. I feel like, I'm not saying it's true, but it just seems like one of my purpose in life is to be into people's lives and to expose them in some way about themselves or to other people, you know what I'm saying? But it's just bullshit, man. I feel like I don't deserve to be around shitty people. If anything, I deserve good connections and relationships in general, because I feel like obviously I'm not there yet, because obviously I'm not doing the proper healing work or work, but I am busting my ass. But this is what I'm getting at. It's all about patience. It's all about staying persistent. It could be life's test, but if you're going through hardships, just don't give up, knowing that like even though you're putting in the work, keep on doing it, keep going harder, and just know that like it's just a test, you know what I'm saying? And the average person who isn't going as much bullshit through you as much as you, just know that their life purpose is they don't have a life purpose. They're not meant for greater things. You're meant for great things. You have a greater purpose in life, and I mean this in the most respectful, most truthful, call it egotistical, I don't give a fuck. The more hardships you go through, the more things you're meant to be great in. The more important your life purpose is, you know what I'm saying? The more of a huge impact you're going to make on life, the more bullshit you have to go through, you know what I'm saying? So don't even trip about it. If you're trying to go after something and you're not seeing the results, yes, you're going to feel mad, you're going to feel pissed off, but don't give up. Try different things, try new ways, try to find different, try to adjust, but just don't give up, you know? And if it's not for you, then change paths and try to find what's best for you. Try to find your heart's purpose, and try to follow your passions, you know? Just do what you got to do. But it's just bullshit, man, how like I'm the type of person where like I want to go far in life, I have goals, but yet I'm always around the shittiest people, and like they'll usually expose themselves to me at the last minute is what I've noticed. Like it just seems like everything will like orchestrate at such a divine way. Not in a divine way, but everything will. It seems like everything's orchestrated. Like I don't have free will, or like it was meant to happen in some way. You know, it's just bullshit. And that deals with karma and all this other bullshit. But I don't know, man. I'm just fed up with people. I'm trying to let out some steam, man. I fucking hate people, man. And me, like I'm a very cool person too. So like, if people were to get under my skin, then you fucked up, man. But this is why, like, usually when I tend to defend myself or cuss people out, I'll feel bad, but then they fucking deserve it. A lot of people are parasized, a lot of people are damaged, a lot of people are traumatized, and a lot of people, they're not shit. They're not. And this is why they do the shit they do. Get away from these people. Unfortunately, it sucks because of me. Like, I had to isolate myself from a lot of people. I can't be around most people because most people, they cause nothing but bullshit and they're not going anywhere. So energetically and even through my vibration, I can't be around these people. I can't. There's going to be a lot of conflict. There's going to be a lot of like there's going to be a lot of tension, and it's going to lead to arguments and fights. I'm like, fuck that, you know what I'm saying? So I was forced to cut myself off from a lot of people, and I'm kind of used to it, but it's still hard because I'm still human, so I still crave a connection. But not only that, but I put in so much work to where I feel like I deserve these connections. But it is what it is. I guess in this lifetime, I'm not meant to meet people who are on my level, and if that's the case, then so be it. Maybe I'm meant to do shit alone. But if you're experiencing similar situations I'm experiencing, or if it seems like no one in your life is at your level, don't even trip about it. Just keep doing you, keep pursuing your goals. It's gonna get tough. It's not easy because you're still human, so you're still gonna crave that connection. But from my experience, it's better to be alone, to work on your goals, to be focused, than to be around the wrong types of crowd, because eventually they're gonna break you down and they're gonna tear your spirit apart. So just be careful and just know that it's all right. It's not your fault. It's more so life is beyond some bullshit. It's part of life. Usually with life, people who have a greater purpose in life, people who are meant for greater things than the average person, and they're meant to make a huge impact. Unfortunately, I hate this so much, but it just seems like, and it is like, they're gonna go through more bullshit than the average person because their purpose evolves at a much greater scale. So it makes sense, since their purpose evolves at a much greater scale for the collective, they're gonna go through the collective's bullshit, what they struggle with, you know what I'm saying? Because this world is so fucking retarded. It's been going on thousands of years and this world's so fucking corrupted. We still have money corruption, we still have dumbass people, we still have people who do stupid shit, and human beings have been here for over thousands of years. So it's how it is. But that's all I'm gonna say, and have a go on, and don't give up. You're not alone, and keep following your heart. Don't give up, fight for your dreams, stay persistent, have strength, believe in a higher power, or whatever you believe in, have faith. Just know that you're not alone and you're meant for greater things, and don't take life personally. Take life seriously, to where like you got to complete your mission, complete your goals, but don't take life personally to the point where it's not personal if you're going through bullshit. It's not personal. It's more so life is just trying. It's either testing you, or like the average, or it's part of the human experience where you have to experience a lot of dumb shit because it's part of this experience. So don't take life personally. Life is short. There are better worlds out there in the afterlife, if you believe in that, and just know that you're not alone. And just the fact that you have your own mindset, just the fact that you have your own mindset, just the fact that you have an awareness that like people ain't shit, and like you know what you want out of life, that in itself is enough to the point where like no one has to be in your life, regardless of what people may say. I don't give a fuck. Like, if no one is in your life, but just the fact that you know what you believe in, you know what you want out of life, and you have a certain mindset when it comes to morals and integrity, that's all you need. Because until people are meeting at your level, or if you're not leaving, until people are actually at your wavelength and level, don't fuck with these people. They're just a waste of time, you know? And don't let life throw you off like that, because life's going to throw some jabs at you. Life's going to test you, and life is gonna throw some bullshit. So don't allow life's bullshit to throw you off track. You know, it is gonna get frustrating. You are gonna feel angry, but just stay on the right track. It is okay to release your emotions. You yell, scream, cry it out. Do what you gotta do. Work out. Like, that's what I do. Usually when I feel so pissed because of the people I'm around with, I'm so pissed of what people put me through. Sometimes it'll get so overwhelming. So what I'll do is I'll work out a lot. I'll work out more intense, and then I feel a lot more better. And like, I make YouTube videos, so that'll help me. So try to find ways that can help you. You know what I'm saying? You are gonna feel a lot of emotions, but just know that you're not alone, and it is normal to release it. It's okay, but just know that the more bullshit you experience, you're just meant for greater things, and that should be an honor. You know what I'm saying? So keep fighting through and learn from these experiences, and you'll be all right. And have a good one. Peace.